Thank you all for coming. What a wonderful day. I take no responsibility for the weather, but the city is proud for another bright sunny day here on the island. This is a very festive occasion. As we start, I'm going to ask Monsignor McInerney to open our celebration with an invocation.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you for the beauty of this place where you have brought us all together in this time, in this community, and in this area. We thank you, moreover, Father, for the beauty of community and the people who live here and serve here, live here and die here. We thank you in particular today for the legacy of Carmen Bunch and all that she has done to build community, to enhance this community, to bring us all together today and on so many occasions. We ask your blessing on all of us, your blessing on this place, that all who come here may find refreshment and peace and honor the legacy of our community and of this place. We ask all these things in your most holy name, for you are God forever and ever. Amen.
Marvelous. Thank you very much. I want to acknowledge not only the current city council members that are sitting here so graciously behind us, but I'd like to acknowledge that Harry O'Neill's here, David Matthews, Mark Swanson, and Betsy Smiley from prior administrations are here and are going to enjoy this festive time. So thanks for coming out. We know it's a burden on everybody to give up their day to join us here, but we're going to have just a marvelous time. I want to thank the city staff, Linda Tucker, every department of the city put this occasion together. This doesn't happen just by the will of council. It happens by a lot of hard work. I think in their next life they're going to become event planners. I mean, getting the weather right, getting the stage and the situation and everything staged so perfectly is really a labor of love from the staff to Carmen and everybody else on council. So I want to thank them, and particularly Linda and everybody else that's here. As you can see, we have the entire city staff has turned out in one way or the other to bring this about. My part of the program is just to introduce the fact of where you are right now. This is a 1-acre parcel of land that will be kept in perpetuity in green space. This doesn't happen overnight on this island. As you all know, we have very few lots that are not already developed. But this lot is special. We originally called it Live Oak Park, but we're going to change the name on that just here shortly. This lot has 25 historic live oaks on it. That's 16 inches at breast height and diameter. It has 4 significant live oaks. Those are smaller than 16, for those who need to know, and 63 palmetto trees. So it's a heavily vegetated and wooded area that is now going to be with us forever as a green space. And there's vegetable buffer areas, as you can see, that is protecting the commercial area from the residential area. This is just a marvelous thing that we were able to pull off. How we did this? Frankly, we have to thank the beach company, who of course was trying to renovate their shopping area there. We said, hey, we have some Greenbelt money provided from the Greenbelt fund allocated to the city. We had the property assessed. We didn't have enough money to handle the assessed value of this property. But the beach company turned to and said, we'll accept whatever money you've got and consider it a charitable deduction for the balance. This property in 2012 was appraised at just under $1,400,000. And through the Greenbelt program that was approved by County Council, we were able to acquire this property for $474,000, which is just a marvelous treat for us, the residents of the island. And I do want to thank the beach company, Leonard Way. I'm not sure if he's here, but they were quite responsive in their need. Of course, they were trying to develop the center there that we all get to enjoy, but now we have a park that's so vital to us going into the future. It's also, for those who served on council in the past and current council members, it is actually part of our comprehensive plan for the city to create as much green space as we can. And so this fell right in line with our comprehensive plan, and we're able to secure 1 acre of green property on the island in perpetuity, as I said before. And it's, again, a buffer between the commercial area and our residential area. It's a marvelous thing that we have this brought together. It's a recognition of past members of council have worked with their heads and their hearts to make this city truly an amazing place. As stewards of the island for present and future generation, we are going to be pleased to dedicate this open green space for all those who come hereafter. But before we do that, we've asked our state representative and former mayor, Mike Sotilli, to speak a few moments about Carmen's involvement here in the city. And so I'm going to turn the microphone over to Mike. He's back from Colombia one more time.
Thank you, sir. You coming this way? Or?
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Thank you, Mayor Cronin, and members of the Isle of Palm City Council, City Administrator Linda Tucker. I want to thank y'all and for giving me the honor to deliver the tribute to Mayor Carmen Bunch. She was elected as the first female mayor of the Isle of Palms. I served on council with her then and until she passed the baton to me in 2001 when she decided not to run again and retire. Everyone here today and many others were touched by Mayor Bunch in some way. While she dedicated an enormous amount of time to the city, she was also active in her family, committed to their life's milestones. Amazingly, she was able to balance her political life and time with her children and her grandchildren. She treasured the children of the island and joyfully wrote letters of recommendation for scholarships those students went on to receive, helping to shape the future of the island's legacy. Mayor Bunch had the respect of members of Congress, members of the State House, fellow municipal mayors, and county council. She was active with them all, attending Municipal Association of South Carolina meetings, Council of Government meetings, learning the Charleston County Mayors Association, and once running for county office because of her concerns about the rapid growth east of the Cooper. If she was only here now. Most knew that once she set her mind to something, she was not going to stop until she turned that vision into a reality. She was tenacious. The wind's blowing up here. Mayor Bunch was a survivor. Challenges and attacks made her stronger. She endured many controversies over the course of her service, some serious, some amusing. There was a great debate about who was going to pay for the toilet tissue at the public restrooms, better known as the tissue issue. Mayor Bunch endured the devastation of Hurricane Hugo, often referring to everyone's possessions piled in the gutter. While Hugo broke her heart, it strengthened her spirit. She understood that people in crisis need someone to blame, and for some citizens, Mayor Bunch was that target. But through it all, she stood strong and committed, leading the island through recovery and giving us what we have today. Mayor Bunch made history in so many ways. In addition to being the first female elected mayor, she created the city's planning commission and secured the necessary approvals for the first parking meters. She holds a record for being the only Isle of Palms mayor elected for 4 terms. She championed getting emergency medical services on the island and advocated for the first hospital located east of the Cooper. While she commiserated with important people from presidents to Billy Graham, she always took time to listen to her people. This beautiful property, protected in perpetuity, represents our opportunity to be grateful to Carmen's gifts and say thank you each and every day that we enjoy life on the Isle of Palms. Her life as a pioneer woman in politics, her unwavering commitment and love for the community will be marked forever in this park, as it will in our hearts. Mayor Bunch said that she wanted her epitaph to read, "She did it her way." Well, Carmen, you did it your way, and we are so glad you did. I thank you, and God bless all of you, particularly the Bunch family, and I hope you all have a wonderful time enjoying this park in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mike. Now I'm going to introduce Jimmy Ward, who led the initiative to name this park after Carmen. So we're going to have a little reenactment. So, all right, a big reenactment.
Thank you, Mayor Cronin. First of all, I'd like to recognize Marge Swanson. Marge, if you'd please stand up. Marge served on City Council with me and Carmen from 1988 to 1991. And with that being said, I'm going to read from the Public Works Committee meeting of May 6, 2013. Just the important stuff. Councilmember Ward related a dialogue with Marge Swanson, a former council member, who had suggested naming the park the Carmen R. Bunch Park to honor her service of 16 years as mayor and 4 years on council. Therefore, I moved to name the Greenbelt property at 1801 Palm Boulevard the Mayor Carmen R. Bunch Park. Second. All those in favor? Aye. Thank you. Oh, the important stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Off with the veil. Come on. Thanks. I'm just walking off.
Thank you all. The family's going to be taking pictures. We encourage everybody to come over and take a picture when you have an opportunity. As we said at the beginning, this is a park for the entire community. It'll be here in perpetuity, not only for our generation, but for generations to follow us. Isn't this a marvelous scene right now?
Yay!
I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to let you know that we did spray the area for mosquitoes yesterday. Hopefully the rain of yesterday didn't create more. There are ants on the property, so be careful where you walk, but we encourage you to take a stroll around and just absorb the essence of what you've got. Later today at the rec center, we're going to have music in the park from 1 to 4. So if you have time on your calendar, please make yourself available and come out. In that case, you have to bring your own chair. All right? But it'll be a marvelous time, and obviously we've got the same weather this afternoon as we've had this morning. So I want to thank everybody for coming. I particularly appreciate. Would you like to say something? All right, come on up. There you go.
I would like to thank everyone for being here today. It means so much to our family and to my grandchildren and just everyone. Lucy back here was the caretaker for my mom and treated my mother with such love. And of course, my mother was very devoted to Stella Maris Church, and so I'm so happy that Father McInerney was able to make it here today. And the policemen were her real love. She loved all of them, and the firemen, and all the employees. So I want to thank everybody for doing such a beautiful job here. I just can't, I look at all of you and I can think of something for almost everybody. But I have to cut it short, but thank you so much. And anyone that would like to come to our house, we're having some light refreshments. I live right behind here at number 5 17th Avenue, and you are welcome to come. So I thank you, and may God bless and keep you, all of you always. And I know my mother is praying for all of you. Thank you.
All right, that ends our formal program, and enjoy the day. Thank you. Sometimes we don't make it, but